Listen, yeah, it's bad news that Microsoft has no red line when it comes to releasing exclusive games on, the PlayStation or whatever the case may be. And I did a video about that, why that's bad and things like that. Whether you agree with me or not, trust me, it's bad. Just even if you're looking at a competition standpoint, it's bad. With that being said, it doesn't mean that Microsoft will never make good choices or good moves on the Xbox front. And I feel like this is a very interesting and impactful move that could actually help Xbox in the long term, but it would really take a commitment from Microsoft to be able to do that. So, again, we'll see how that kind of lands, if that's something that could actually happen and draw people to Xbox. Again, I think it's going to really take that big commitment from Microsoft themselves. Is that something that can happen? Listen, I don't know, but I think that it's well worth getting into and well worth kind of talking about, just for a number of different reasons. But let's go ahead and get started. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here with Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. You guys have been amazing. It helps the channel grow. I do daily gaming content, so make sure you guys check that out and make sure that you do that. So anyway, yeah, this was pretty cool when I saw this, but it could bode for a bad thing. But for right now, we're going to say it's pretty cool. So according to this anyway, Halo, Doom, and Gears of War collaborations are coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now you might go, oh, well, that's pretty cool. And I think it sounds pretty cool on the front of that, because if you think about it, like, I believe Halo and even like Kratos ended up in Fortnite, and so they're kind of maybe doing battle with that, and these are like M-rated things, so maybe a little bit more adult. So that could be a very interesting thing. New leaks have surfaced claiming that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will soon feature collaborations between Halo, Doom, and Gears of War, which I think is a pretty cool thing, just from the front of things, from the outlook of how things are kind of going. The new leaks have kind of surfaced from several Call of Duty data miners, which I'm going to link this and you guys can check it out as well. They generally have a good track record with data mining leaks. Such details were soon corroborated as well, who apparently heard of crossovers in earlier this year, back in January. This isn't the first time we've heard of these type of collaborations. A couple of months ago, rumors circulated from data miners that a Call of Duty Halo collaboration was intended for Modern Warfare 3, but it was pushed back for unknown reasons. It is unclear when such collaborations will be available in Black Ops 6, but the recent updates added data strings to the game, which could suggest they'll be added sooner rather than later. So yeah, I mean, listen, that sounds like it could be a very interesting situation, no doubt. It could be a funny thing to see. Like, we'll see how that kind of works out. So again, Master Chief, the Doom guy, and Marcus Phoenix are all lined up to appear in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 after Microsoft announced that it had been the most successful launch of the franchise. So it should get some people interested, to play it for longer. Now, my point of view on this was, if you are an Xbox fan, maybe that'll give you a reason to jump into something to actually play for a change. You know what I mean? Oh, I like Halo. Let me play that Call of Duty. I'll give it a whirl. Maybe it's like an enticement to get more people to actually go play it. We'll see what happens. Again, Modern Warfare 3 was supposed to possibly get Master Chief, but maybe that went to Black Ops 6 instead. The rumor, again, still take it with a grain of salt, revealing a screenshot of a conversation that seems to have happened on Discord, and they also claim that Chief was meant to be the skin for Price. Price, of course, exists in the Modern Warfare universe, so one does wonder if Chief will come up as a skin for the existing character in Black Ops 6, or if he'll be his own operator of his own volition. They removed the source's identity. He did leave behind a timestamp showing that they had this conversation back in January of this year. So obviously this rumor has been held back for quite a long time, possibly because they were unsure or because they didn't want to ruin it so that Microsoft might change their mind. They also claimed that the Doom guy is coming eventually, and there may be a reason for that, as Microsoft may have coordinated for Doom Guy to come up around the same time as the release of Doom the Dark Ages next year, partly to possibly promote the game as well. And of course, the Coalition is currently working on Gears of War E-Day, but it doesn't seem likely that that game or Master Chief's next Halo game on Unreal will be coming next year or anytime too soon. But we can imagine Microsoft coordinating so that those other guests appear as are scheduled when Halo and Gears of War has some special event or anniversary to celebrate as well. Getting Microsoft's characters to appear in each other's games is a huge potential fan pleasers that they have yet to trigger. Maybe it didn't quite make sense before they owned Activision. Bethesda's games are, at a clear level above the rest of their portfolio, so it may undermine Halo Infinite, for example, if it had a Doom Guy cameo at a time when Doom Eternal was doing well, but Halo Infinite was not. Today, the circumstances are much more different, as Microsoft knew that they could expect Call of Duty Black Ops 6 to be at least a moderate hit, and that's why they lined up all the cameos far in advance. Furthermore, the next Halo, Doom, and Gears of War games were all teased and are now in development, so that won't be seen as competing with each other. In fact, these cameos could raise the profile of the games. And one wonders if the skins or operators could also appear for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone on PlayStation, and also on Nintendo's platform when Microsoft finally lives up to the contract. This would be a very interesting promotion, and maybe even get people excited for maybe playing these games on Xbox. Like, I could see that as a reason. Oh man, Master Chief kicks ass, or Marcus Phoenix, I remember him, what a badass. Right, let me get an Xbox, right? I mean, that could be the thought process behind that. But again, this is Microsoft we're talking about, and maybe this is also used as confirmation that everything is going to be on PlayStation or multi-platform. You never know. For me, I hope that's not the case, just because I would hate to see like the competition completely die out, and I would much rather see Microsoft do what they can do to try and actually push some console sales. But at the end of the day, it's really on Microsoft to kind of give people a reason to buy it. If they don't, then it is what it is. There's not really much else you can say about it. I hope that they do. To me, this sounds kind of cool, but again, if it's not something that that is worthwhile or feasible, then they'll drop the ball on it, and that it'll be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is just something that I realistically thought was kind of a cool thing. And again, it kind of comes down to what Microsoft's ultimate end goals were. It could be pretty much anything at this point. It could be just something cool. We'll see. I hope that Microsoft kind of changes what they want to do, but I also think that it's something that that gamers realistically help. I don't know if they can change their mind at this point. Like, that's the main thing that I would kind of point out. Like, it's really hard to kind of go back on some of these things that they're saying, and at the particular times that they're saying them. You know what I mean? Like, for me anyway, it's like they say this stuff right before the busy holiday season, where I think Microsoft did have some momentum. Sony has been a little bit lackluster in my opinion, and now it's like, this is like not a good thing. Like I said, this could be a fun thing for people. Like, hey, let me play as Master Chief or Marcus Phoenix. I think that sounds really cool. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean that things are confirmed to be multi-platform at this point, because like I said, also you had Fortnite, where I think, didn't they have a Master Chief skin, and they had like Kratos and things like that. I think the only holdout was Nintendo didn't want like the Mario or Zelda skin or whatever to be on everything, and Fortnite's not like, no, we can't do that. So again, I get that things are changing a bit, but I also think that it's keyly important to make sure that you have your platform be available to have exclusive content and things like that. So this could actually lead people to coming to Xbox, but again, I think it would take a heck of a thing from Microsoft to kind of get that, the people back on board 100%. I don't know. It's like their timing for things is piss poor, to say the least. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. I'll catch you next time. Crap gamer out.